In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is reviewing shoes. Kinda. Like matching shoes. Matching shoes with the colognes. What I have are 5 different shoes with 5 different colognes to wear when you're wearing those shoes. Which brings me to my first shoe here. That is going to be the Nike Air Max. I did not clean these shoes off before I started this video, so let's just roll with it. So here is your pretty standard Nike Air Max here. One thing about these are that they are super comfortable. But if you're gonna wear these Air Maxes, wear them in a cooler environment. I don't recommend wearing these in 95-degree weather. A bit of advice, if you're gonna wear this and your goal is to pair it with a cologne, just wear these in the cooler weather. The last thing you want to happen is to wear a shoe that you really like and a cologne that you really like, and the smell of the shoe is stronger than the cologne. With that said, what I would pair with this here, or what I have paired with this here, is going to be Dolce & Gabbana, the one Eau de Parfum. Generally speaking, this is going to be a better fragrance for the cooler weather anyway. It's a tobacco, just mass appealing fragrance here. One of the absolute best fragrances for the fall and winter time. But like I said, this will not overpower the stench of your shoe. This is just for me, because my feet stunk. So let's get the atomizer going some here, link down below. This is kind of a ranking from my least favorite in the work setting to my favorite. 4 on this list is one that I went out and bought because I saw people that that I was working with that were wearing nicer shoes. Before I was working in car sales, I worked in a gym, so I didn't have to go out and buy nice shoes. I'll go out and buy nice running shoes, but I wouldn't go out and buy nice leather shoes. So what I did is I went on Amazon and I got a leather boot. That was this right here. I got it in black and I got it in brown. Both of these have seen their fair share of wear from me. As you can see, these have gotten scuffed up, worn in the rain, generally just worn. Especially there on the bottom, you can see these are some pretty beat up shoes. Now these are very comfortable shoes, and they're fairly affordable. So if you're looking for shoes that might work for you, check down in the description below. These and the rest that are on this list will be on there. Again, they're not the best in high heat or in humidity, because they hold a lot of heat. Like this right here, doesn't really breathe much. Right here. So it's just a straight up leather boot. Now the cologne for these 2 boots. So in the cooler weather, something like this here. This is Coach Platinum. This would be great to wear along with it. It's like Dior Sauvage with a bit more oomph to it. A bit more oomph, a bit more cashmere, a bit warmer. The best part about this for me is going to be the longevity. You get that warm, crisp, fresh scent there for the majority of the day. And it's a bit more unique than, say, Dior Sauvage. It's aromatic, it's fresh, it's brisk, it's warm. This, in general, is a great fragrance. Now, the next shoe on this list I went and bought because those shoes were too hot. But I wanted something leather. I think leather shoes pair perfectly with car sales. Some people might disagree with that. They might think that running shoes work better, and they will feel better on your feet, for sure. Especially being in car sales, for the majority of the day, you should be on your feet. Minus when you're sitting making phone calls or closing deals. The next shoe on this list is a Cole Haan loafer. Now these shoes got beat up quick. Just so you guys can see the wear here, this is after less than a month of owning them. These are not great shoes to be on your feet all day on. They look nice, but I'll get home from work and my feet would be hurting so bad. They barely look worn in here on the bottom part of the shoe, but on the sides here, give that another month and it's falling apart. These would be great for somebody who works in sales that does not walk around much. If you're just going from meeting to meeting, fantastic. But they are not practical for being on your feet all day long. Now what I wore with these here was Banana Republic Leather Reserve. Something about Cole Haan is classy to me, and so is this scent. It is brisk, it has some citruses, it has that obvious undertone of leather. One that I've not worn a lot over the years, but it is a great fragrance with a lot of depth. The leather in this reminds me of getting into a brand new car. It doesn't necessarily have the new car smell, but it's just new leather smell. Again, with this, awesome longevity. Again, with Leather Reserve, you have awesome longevity. It's not going to be one that people are going to say you smell great with, but it's something that when you can wear it confidently. This is going to be one that's going to help with confidence. It's powerful, it's masculine, it just helps with confidence. Again, y'all, that is Banana Republic Leather Reserve. Before we get to the last 2 here, if you would go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to me already, go ahead and subscribe. 2 on this list is one that I was really looking forward to. In hindsight, and in the future, I'm probably going to buy another pair of these. But they won't be leather. That's going to be the Cole Haan Zero Grand. So fantastic. I mean, it looks great. Looks a little worn, but this is a great shoe. Is it great for car sales and just being on your feet all day? I feel like it can be if it's not in leather. These are great, again, for people that, that don't necessarily walk around all day. But when you're out in the heat, your feet are going to get pretty hot with these. These can have the same issue as the Air Maxes, as it just holds a lot of heat and can get hot really quick. But I still do recommend these shoes. Mostly because they are leather, which I think looks professional in the sales setting, and they're pretty comfortable. Now, they do make these in the wide, which I am probably going to get next time I get these, just because they're a bit snug to me. But in general, this, outside of number 1, has been the best shoe that I have worn. Minus the snugness here. They don't wear necessarily down here, so longevity will be there with these. Days where it's a bit cooler and not super hot outside, these are the perfect shoe. Now with those, what I'm going to recommend wearing with them is going to be Creed's Aventus. I'm telling you right now that Creed and car sales kind of go hand in hand. Like I had heard before getting car sales that this is a very popular fragrance in that setting. But now being in car sales, I'll smell it in my dealership. I'll go to another dealership to go pick up a car. It's there too. Whether they're wearing Club Dino Wheat Intense for Man or they're wearing this. I do definitely pair these two together. Again, Creed's Aventus can be down in the description of this video. Now the last shoe I have here is going to be the most comfortable so far. And it's not too high up, so it's not going to be like a straight up boot. That is going to be Clark. This is a Clark shoe here. Comfortable, not too heavy. Good here, it's good here. Fantastic shoe, comfortable. As you can see, it's starting to get kind of worn in a little bit, but I'm okay with that. My feet aren't scrunched up. It's not too hot. These don't hold too much heat. They're kind of light. Just in general, these for me are the best shoes on this list, especially for being in the car sales setting. Now the fragrance that I've been pairing with that is Acqua di Gio Profondo. Fresh, crisp, just an all out, you can't go wrong with this fragrance. Whether it be winter, summer, fall, whatever, year round, perfect fragrance here. If you like aquatic fragrances. But if you want to wear something that you know is going to smell good, that isn't going to be too complex, too cloying, you really can't go wrong with this. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, enjoyed my lighting. It's so good. It's just so good. I got tired of the LED lights, you know what I mean? I got tired of having them around. But y'all, I hope you have enjoyed this video and enjoyed the lighting, because it is what it is. And I have tomorrow off, so I'm going to be editing this and hopefully posting it tomorrow. And that's it for today's video. See you guys.